What if I told you that the same question you've answered 47 times for free in your DMs is actually a 2 to 5k offer, and you've literally been sitting on 50k worth of demand without even knowing it? I turned my Instagram into a six-figure business by just recognizing this one pattern in my DMs. Because the difference between creators who post every single day but stay broke and creators making 20, 30k months is basically just that they stopped treating their DMs like any customer service and started treating them like a gold mine, because it is. So this video is about the biggest revenue leak in your business that you probably don't even see as a problem yet. Answering repeated DM questions for free while you're literally sitting on thousands of dollars. Because if you keep doing what you're doing right now, you will be in the exact same position in 6 months from now. Posting content, going viral sometimes, getting engagement, answering the same questions over and over, but making zero or almost no money out of your personal brand. And the frustrating part is you will watch other creators with fewer followers, less skills, less engagement, making 10, 20, 30k a month, and you have no idea what they're just doing differently. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 3-step framework that I call the connection first method that turns those repeated DM questions into consistent revenue, without landing pages, without low ticket courses, and without feeling like a salesy guru. First, I will show you how to spot the money making questions hidden in your DMs right now, then why the old model of landing pages and $97 courses is keeping you broke, and finally the 3-step connection first system that's replacing it. So 10 months ago, I'm living in Bali, living the dream, right? Getting a lot of followers, going viral, living in a villa, freedom lifestyle. But my revenue was not matching the vibe at all. I'm posting every single day. I'm getting decent engagement. My DMs are flooding with messages. And I'm sitting there answering the same fucking questions on repeat. And like every other creator, I was thinking, okay, Joey, you just need to build a product like ASAP. So I literally sit down for 3 days straight trying to make this perfect freebie, a lead magnet, some PDF bullshit that I thought would build my email list or something. And then I'm planning this $97 product, maybe a small course or something, maybe just something to get started, you know? And I'm stressing the fuck out because I'm doing the math in my head, like how many of those do I actually need to make real money and also quit my clients to hit 10, 20, 30k a month. To make even 10k with a $100 product, it's 100 sales every single month. And that's for me not a freedom business. So I repeatedly got more and more DMs, and I'm not gonna lie, there were some people bragging me and directly asking if I could coach them. And one person also asked me for months, over and over again. And I didn't fucking accept it because I didn't feel ready or enough. I didn't have a system yet. Of course, I was good at what I was doing, but I didn't have a proper framework how I got there. I just got there to trying a lot of things, you know. But that's when I realized your DMs are where your real buyers are right now, and you are the solution. People who message you, they aren't any cold leads. They are warm, they're hot, they care, and I was treating them like they weren't ready to buy. I thought I needed a fancy freebie, a landing page, a $97 product. I was thinking that I just start small and build some email sequences and all that guru shit. But the people who were ready to buy from me, they were already in my DMs, asking the same questions, providing that they had a problem, showing me that they want the solution. And I was just ignoring them to build a fucking PDF. And then I did something. I went back to those people that I helped for free. I looked at their profile, looked at what they were doing. And you know how many actually implemented what I just told them? Literally like two. 2 out of 20 people every day, whatever. And that's when it clicked. Free advice doesn't get implemented. When someone pays, they're actually doing the work. But more importantly, I had just validated the demands very often right now. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't even need a freebie. I didn't need a $97 product. I need to actually just listen to what people were asking me and then give them a real solution. So I created what I now call the connection first method. And honestly, it's the complete opposite of what every guru out there teaches. No landing pages, no low ticket course, and no complicated funnels. Just 3 simple steps that turn your DMs, your followers, into a 10 to 30k a month revenue channel. So coming to step 1, pattern recognition. You need to identify what questions you're answering on repeat in your DMs. So here's what you're gonna do. And honestly, just pause this video and literally do this thing right now with me. Or maybe better after this video. Open your DMs, scroll back like 2 weeks, and write down every single question people ask you. and circle the ones out that appear multiple times. Okay, but why does this matter? Because every repeated question is market validated. These people aren't just curious, they have a problem and they need a solution. And they are literally telling you, I will pay you to solve this, please help me. But you're not listening. You're typing out 3 answers and give them a little bit of advice and moving on. And that repeated question, that's literally your offer. That's your 3K product sitting right there. So most creators are out here trying to guess what people want, building courses in isolation for months or sometimes even years, hoping someone will buy them. And you already have people providing demand. You just need to package it. But here's where most people just fuck it up. They see the pattern and then go to build a landing page and a $97 course like every other guru told them to do. And that's exactly why they stay broke. So here's what you should do instead. So step 2 is understand why the old model is dead and why connection first is replacing it. So here's what every other guru tells you. Build a course, create a landing page, run ads, build an email sequence, sell a $97 product to 300 people to make 300K. But let's be real for a second and actually break down what that looks like. To make 30K a month with a $97 course, you need 309 sales per month. So what does that mean for your real life? It means constant launch mode, running paid ads and spending a lot just to acquire customers, dealing with tire kickers and refund requests. Your course didn't work, complaints floating in your inbox. People seeing you as the next course seller guru, because you are. And customer service with nightmare clients with hundreds of people, and you can't actually deliver real transformations because there are just too many clients. You become the glorified support team for broke people who don't actually even implement. Now here's the connection first. To make 30K a month, you need a 3K offer times 10 clients. Or a 5K offer times 6 clients. So what does that mean in your real life? It means you work with people who actually value you, who implement, and you deliver real transformations. You build genuine relationships, and you also get way better results, which means way better testimonials that you can show that your method is working. And no ads needed because your content already pre-sales. No landing page needed because DMs are your sales channel. We also don't need any email sequences because you're having conversations and not running any automation shit. But here's the key difference that changed everything. Everyone else is trying to move people off social media. Click the link in the bio, go to my landing page, sign up for a webinar. Why? Because that's what worked in 2020. But here's what's working now. Keep them on the platform. Your DMs are literally where trust is built, where real conversations happen and where people convince themselves to buy. Because when someone lands on your landing page, they are in escape mode, skeptical, guarded, and comparing you to 50 other options. But when you catch someone before, in their DMs, having a real conversation, connecting to them, that's relationship mode, that's trust, and that's where sales happen naturally. And this is the shift that took me from $0 out of my personal brand to 30K a month. I stopped trying to funnel people to external pages, and I didn't sell a low ticket course to hundreds of people. I started having real conversations in DMs. I started selling high ticket transformations to the right people. And ironically, it became easier and not harder. Maya also did this and collected over 50K in the first 2 months with just a small audience. Julie did this and got double her investment back in the first month, not because they were viral or had crazy marketing systems, but because they mastered the connection first. So step 3 is the connection framework. This is the actual process of turning the M conversations into clients without feeling like a sleazy salesperson. Connection First has 3 phases. So at first there are already people in your DMs asking questions, but to really build a business we don't want to depend only on that, and not also everyone is qualified. That means we want to make it controllable. We use story sequences and call to actions to give people the opportunity to text us. And we also proactively connect with our audience. We see who's following, liking, engaging, and instead of sending them some bullshit intro message they will just ignore, we react to an active story or highlight and talk about something random or just personal stuff in the first messages just to get a foot in the door. Next time someone hits you with that repeated question, and they will probably in the next few days again, here's what you do instead of just giving them right away a big answer. And you also don't pitch, you don't even answer fully. You just say, Something like, hey, I've actually helped a few people right now doing this exact thing. But before I give you my best advice, just tell me about what's your current situation, what have you tried already? And you're just opening a conversation, not giving a free consultation, and also not pitching, just being genuinely curious. That's also how you actually coach properly, by the way, by asking questions and not dumping all your solutions at once. Then we're coming into phase 2, give upfront value. After they respond and you understand their situation, you give them one piece of genuinely helpful advice for free, not a teaser, not buy my course to learn more, like real value they can implement today, just a small insight. Because then when they implement it and see a result, they come back and say, holy shit, that actually worked. And what else do you got? Can you help me with this topic? And that's trust building. A big leverage as well here is to make small YouTube videos like this one about specific topics like you're seeing right now. You don't need to become a YouTuber or build massive reach. You're talking to a few, but the right people. And it's basically just a sales conversation on a parasocial but non-salesy level. So phase 3 is the natural transition. After they've implemented some things and seen results, but still aren't where they want to be, you follow up and ask how it's going. And the good thing here is, during that time, they've been watching your stories, your reels, and maybe some YouTube videos. You can also send them to them, and they just watch your content more intensely. Your content now really hits and pre-sells, and sometimes they even come back on their own. And then you can slowly transition into pitching a call, saying something like, hey, I've been doing this for a while now and would love to see what worked best for you, how I can help. Would you be open to seeing how I can help you with that and talking about some stuff? And that's literally it. That's the whole pitch. It doesn't even feel like one because you've already connected, you've already given value, and they've already seen your results, your content, and they're coming back but asking for more. So the sale just feels natural and not forced. And also that sales call that I was talking about is not just a normal shitty sales call you're used to, but because you just gave so much upfront value and they've already spent time engaging with your content and they're just basically pre-sold. At that point, it's just about logistics and whether it's the right fit for them. So when I first did this, I was terrified. I thought people would think I was being salesy, but actually the first person I tried replied, but yes, let's hop on a call, and she actually bought a 2.5K offer for me for the first time ever, selling something out of my personal brand, and this right on the spot. And that's when I realized people want to pay you. They just need a clear path to do it. And Connection First gives them that path without just being pushy or without landing pages or any other guru bullshit advice. So here's the social selling method in short. Step 1, connect with your ideal client profile. Step 2, using the connection framework, connect, give value, and then do a natural transition. And step 3, let your content do its thing. And that's literally it. No complicated funnels, no 5K in ads, just real conversations that turn into real clients. DMs became actually my primary sales channel. I get 20 to 30K months consistently and actually delivering real transformations, working with a small number of clients, but that I just genuinely love. So what changed? I stopped trying to work what worked in 2020 with landing pages, courses, and funnels because people just used to it. And I started doing what works right now: social selling, connection first, DM conversations, and high ticket. And the crazy part, it's actually easier and not harder. When you're having real conversations with real people, sales don't feel like sales. It feels like helping someone who already trusts you to take the next step. So find the question you're answering on repeat, recognize that this is your 3 to 5K offer, and have real conversations in DMs instead of funneling people to landing pages. And that's literally it. That's the whole thing. In 6 months, creators are still trying to sell $97 courses with landing pages, and they will be drowning in customer service. And the ones using the connection first, they will be working less, making more, and actually enjoying their business as I do right now, working on things that I genuinely love. So you don't need a fancy funnel, you don't need to spend crazy money on ads or whatever. You just need to pay attention to what people are already asking for and give them a way how they can actually get it. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, okay, Joey, but I need a full breakdown of this, like what exactly can I say in those DMs, can I structure my offer and all this, then it's a good thing because I've recorded a whole masterclass, my keynote from a Bali mastermind, and uploaded it for free here on YouTube. So make sure to watch this next, and then see you in the next one.